Before you can command a single dollar in the external world, you must first win the war happening inside your own skull. Most men view money as a reward for their labor. They see it as a currency for comfort, a tool for consumption, or a scorecard for their hard work. But the general understands a truth that the masses refuse to accept. Money is not a reward. Money is reinforcements. If you are sitting here today and you are broke, it is not because you lack hustle. It is because you lack internal architecture. You are fighting a modern financial war with a civilian brain. You've been programmed to be a high-performing component in someone else's machine, trained to seek safety, while the men who own the world are trained to seek territory. In this monologue, we are going to dismantle the polite lies you've been told about wealth. We are going to install the general's mindset, a cold, calculated, and dangerous way of looking at capital that ensures you never have to negotiate with weakness again. If you are ready to stop being a passenger in the economy and start becoming the architect, listen closely. The rules are about to change. The world does not want you to have a dangerous money mindset. A man who understands leverage is a man who cannot be domesticated. To keep the gears of the system turning, society has installed a safety-first software in your mind. This software tells you that a steady paycheck is the highest form of security. It tells you that saving is the path to freedom. It tells you that wanting massive wealth is a character defect. This is the psychology of the subject. A subject waits to be fed. A subject asks for permission to grow. A subject views risk as the enemy. The general, however, knows that in a shifting economy, safety is the position of maximum vulnerability. If your income depends on one person's opinion of your utility, you are not safe. You are under siege, and in a siege, the people inside the walls are always the ones who starve first. Most men spend their lives building someone else's fortress while they live in a tent. They take pride in their loyalty to a company that would replace them in a heartbeat if the spreadsheets demanded it. This is not loyalty. It is a tactical error. Refusing to stay broke starts with a radical shift in identity. You must stop identifying as a worker who trades time for money and start identifying as a sovereign who deploys capital for leverage. The general doesn't swing the sword. He positions the army. Every dollar you spend on a status symbol is a soldier you've sent to his death. Every dollar you invest in a cash-flowing asset is a soldier you've sent to capture more territory. Are you positioning your money to capture assets, or are you spending your soldiers on toys to impress people you don't even like? The foot soldier focuses on the fight. The general focuses on logistics. Most men spend 100% of their energy on labor. They think about how to work more hours, how to get a 5% raise, or how to grind harder. But labor has a ceiling. Labor is capped by the clock. Labor is a linear game, and you cannot win a global financial war playing a linear game. The general looks at the map and identifies the pressure points. He understands that wealth is created when income is decoupled from physical effort. This is the principle of the system. Think about your money as a military unit. Every dollar you earn is a soldier you've captured from the marketplace. If you spend that soldier on a depreciating car, you've executed your own troop. But if you send that soldier into an asset, a business, a piece of real estate, a scalable system, that soldier goes out and captures more soldiers for you. This requires a level of patience that most men lack. They want the harvest before they've even finished the planting. They want the glory of the victory before they've built the supply lines. But the general understands the law of compound logistics. He knows that moving slow in the right direction is infinitely more effective than moving fast in the wrong one. A general doesn't care about looking like a winner, he cares about winning. He would rather own a boring, invisible system that pays him $10,000 a month while he sleeps than have a high-status job that pays him $20,000 but owns his soul. Stop performing progress for an audience and start building logistics in the dark. There is a specific kind of poverty that comes from being too careful. The majority of men stay broke because they are playing a purely defensive game. They are saving for a rainy day. They are minimizing expenses. They are hiding in the foxhole waiting for the storm to pass. They think they are being responsible, but they are actually being paralyzed by the fear of a red mark on a report card that no longer exists. But the general knows that no territory was ever won through pure defense. Refusing to stay broke requires calculated aggression. This does not mean being reckless, it means being strategic. It means understanding that in an inflationary system, cash is a melting ice cube. It means realizing that strategic debt, used to acquire cash-flowing assets, is a battering ram that breaks open the gates of wealth. While the civilian is terrified of debt, the general uses it as a tool of magnification. He uses the bank's money to buy the assets that pay for his lifestyle. He lets the marketplace fund his expansion. The world will call you risky. They will call you intense. They will tell you to be realistic. But realistic is just the word small-minded people use to describe their own limitations. The general doesn't care about being realistic. He cares about being effective. He identifies the objective, calculates the cost, and moves with a level of focused intensity that makes the opposition crumble. Now, consider the geography of your environment. A general knows that he cannot lead an army if his camp is infested with spies and deserters. Look at your inner circle. Are they reinforcing your mission, or are they sabotaging your morale? Most broke men are surrounded by other broke men who validate their excuses. They sit in circles and complain about the economy, the government, and the system, never realizing that the biggest obstacle in the system is the person they see in the mirror every morning. You cannot build an empire if your council is made of people who are afraid to grow. You must audit your circle with the same ruthless objectivity that a general uses to audit his supply lines. If a relationship does not elevate your mission, it is dead weight. And dead weight is what sinks ships. Silence is your most dangerous weapon. Power does not announce itself. Power does not explain itself. Power does not justify itself to those who are not qualified to understand it. And yet, most men spend their energy broadcasting their plans to people who don't care. They post their grind on social media, seeking a dopamine hit of validation for work they haven't even finished yet. This is self-sabotage. The general speaks with intention, or he does not speak at all. He builds in the dark so that the world only sees the results. He understands that information is currency, and the man who spends his currency carelessly will always end up bankrupt. The war for your financial freedom will not be won with a side hustle. It will be won with an internal coup. You must overthrow the version of yourself that negotiates with comfort. You must execute the subject that lives inside you, the one that seeks approval, the one that fears being misunderstood, the one that wants to be liked more than he wants to be free. Crown the general. The general doesn't wait for inspiration. He relies on discipline. He doesn't wait for the perfect time to start. He creates the perfect time through action. He knows that every minute spent procrastinating is a minute stolen from the man he is destined to become. You are the weapon, the strategy is the edge, and the mission is non-negotiable. The fog is lifting. The gates were never locked. They were just waiting for a man with the courage to walk through them without asking for permission. Stop explaining your vision to people who are not on the battlefield with you. Stop seeking validation from mouths that will never feed you. Build in the dark. Move with intention. Let your results be the only statement the world receives. Now go to the comments and drop the declaration. I am the architect. Say it and then go out and prove it. Because the world has plenty of workers, but it is starving for generals.